Hi guys, welcome to my channel Chaos Before Cosmos. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Kerry. If you guys have been here before, homies and OGs, how is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. All right, let's get into this reading for today. It's going to be for water signs. So water signs, we're going to be looking at what improvements would help your current situation. So we're going to have a look at what the situation could be, and then we're going to have a look at what the advice is from Spirit. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements, so you might want to check your other placements. We'll be doing air signs straight after this. Okay, hopefully we'll get either earth signs or fire signs done tomorrow, and then whatever's left over we'll do the day after. All right, so we are going to be breaking it down into each sign. So we'll start out with Cancer, moving to Scorpio, finish up with Pisces. All right, let's get into the read. Let me just grab my timestamp down. So I've got that. Maybe I'll go back, well, I might go back and timestamp the all 12 signs reading from today as well, if I remember, actually. Not if I get a chance, more like if I remember. All right, timestamp, let's go 2 minutes. On the clock for my Cancers. All right, that's Spirit. Spirit for Cancer, the situation for Cancer, the situation for Cancer. Situation. All right, Cancer, let's get into it. All right, let's have a look. What situation could we be talking about when it comes to you guys? Again, remember, this is going to resonate for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Current situation, Two of Wands. Okay, so do I go? Do I stay? Making plans here. Okay, so I don't know, you could be making some sort of plans here. Let's get a bit more out though. What? Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, Cancer, we've got the Two of Wands coming out with the Tower. So, I don't know, it looks like to me somebody could be in a situation here where there's some sort of decision that you need to make, which could create some sort of major change for you. Okay. Could create a major change here. Could be deciding on making a change here. The Fool's coming out. So, I don't know. Somebody could be, again, like torn between staying where they're at or, ooh, I want to say burning everything down to the ground, right, to start new here. So, we've got the Tower with the Fool card. So, somebody's got a bit of a decision that they need to make. Spirit, when it comes to this decision that Cancer needs to make, their current situation, what would actually help improve, or what's going to help improve the situation, or what's going to help them to make a decision? So, okay. There could be somebody here, Cancer, that, I don't know, you could be giving to somebody, or maybe you were giving to somebody. It could have been at one point, I'll say at one point it could have been reciprocal energy here. It looks like somebody maybe has either lost control or is trying to over control a situation. What's essentially going to help here is you, I don't know whether this is you needing to leave somebody behind here, leave somebody out of the situation. This could be leaving somebody out of some sort of decision-making process as well with that Five of Pentacles. The other thing I'm getting for you, Cancer, is look at what you are getting from a situation, okay? So I don't know whether you need to maybe switch your perspective here on whatever this is. Again, it's some sort of decision here or some sort of plans that you're making or thinking about. Ooh, yeah, the matches have dropped off the top shelf. So I don't know, maybe you need to burn something to the ground and start new with something. Start new. The other thing that's going to help, Cancer, is figuring out where you want to go. Okay, what direction do you actually want to go? Somebody could be thinking, I don't know, you could be thinking about walking away from a situation. Okay, what's going to help though is you seeing clearly, I don't want to say the issues, right, but the problems, right, the problems that are happening, or I feel like this is a person that you're dealing with. Okay, so walking away is potentially going to be the option that Spirit are guiding you towards. It might feel like a bit of a loss, right? Spirit could be asking you here to, yeah, somebody needs to protect their boundaries, protect their peace here from another individual. Okay, so look at what you're giving to, look at what you've been over-giving to here. Somebody needs to see that, I don't know if as well, Cancer, maybe somebody in your energy maybe is giving you a bit of the cold shoulder, okay, not giving to the situation the way that you deserve. All right, so Spirit's advice here is to maybe take some time to yourself here. There's definitely something about needing to have some stronger boundaries here with an individual, okay, again, in order to protect your peace. All right, what else have we got for Cancer when it comes to whatever situation they're dealing with? This is a person. I'm going to say as well, making sure that you're solid in your decision here. No going back and forth, right? Spirit don't want you going back and forth or back and forth with this individual. For some of you guys, you might have been in a bit of a back and forth situation with another individual here. Yeah, it's time to be confident about the decisions that you're making here. Any fears that you've got about releasing whatever this is, right? Spirit's saying to you, it's time to release the fears, right? Release this individual. There's definitely a decision here. If you decide to make a particular decision, which is to kind of stand your ground here and hold your boundary lines when it comes to this situation or this individual, that decision is going to definitely alleviate some of the burdens that you could be seeing. You might also see, yeah, there's definitely going to be balance that comes in here. There could be new opportunities that ends up coming up when you detach from whatever this situation or potentially this person is. Okay, so Spirit are like guiding you towards kind of like not working together with this individual. It's going to be a work situation as well, some sort of business partnership, something of that nature. Somebody needs to speak clearly, directly, okay? And again, make some sort of logical decision here about what's actually going to work for them, all right? You might be losing a bit of passion, inspiration, or energy because of whatever this connection or whatever this dynamic is. The Lovers is in reverse, right? So, I don't know, Cancer, look, take all the time that you need to kind of sit and think about it, right? But ultimately, you need to come to some sort of firm decision about what's going to be best for you. The advice that I'm seeing, again, is to walk away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling you, right? If there's no happiness there, then, you know, and again, happiness is an inside job here. You're probably going to be better off... I want to say you will be better off in the sense that this won't be so burdensome. Okay, you may be lonely, but yeah, there's definitely action here, or you need to take action here because somebody is creating these limitations by being with this individual. This is somebody who could be feeling a little bit insecure as well. Could be somebody who's not quite working well with their finances. There could be a little bit of a wandering eye, right? I don't know if somebody's had a bit of a wandering eye here, or there's been some sort of maybe even a third party situation. Okay, but holding on to whatever this is. It's not good for you, right? It's not in your best interest here. Okay, so again, independence here with that Queen of Swords. So I don't know, there's somebody here though that you definitely need to be looking at potentially removing from your life. Now this could, like I said, be quite a big change with the Tower as well. Okay, but again, somebody needs to see things more clearly or needs to speak clearly or again, clear something up here. All right, clear something up. So there might have been a lot of arguments, or there could be a lot of arguments when it comes to whatever this connection is, creating a lot of turmoil here with the Six of Swords in reverse. All right. Yeah, Spirit are like, you know, again, you need to be confident in the decision that you make. Okay, is it going to work or is it not working? There's some sort of injustice here as well. Again, imbalances, right? Things not being fair, or something maybe isn't quite fair on you. Anything else that we need to see when it comes to Cancer situation, Spirit? Yeah, there's no fertility here. There's no growth, okay? Nothing's being nurtured enough to have, you know, that energy that you're looking for. This is a bit of a hopeless situation here for you, Cancer, or that's what Spirit are telling us, right? It might be a bit of a hopeless situation here. If you've tried to maybe repair this situation in the past and it hasn't worked, right, then, you know, you're pretty much left with the option that you haven't tried, which is to walk away from whatever that situation is for you, all right? That's what I got for you guys at this time. Let's have a look for Scorpio. Let's get ourselves a time stamp, Scorpio. What do we got here? Let's go 11 on the clock for Scorpio. Do I want to get another deck? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, Scorpio, let's have a little look-see. Give this deck a good shuffle. Are you analysing something, or you're looking at something really deeply, Scorpio? You could be looking at something quite deeply, a situation. Let's have a look what the situation is. You could be trying to be really practical about a situation too, or proactive when it comes to a situation. Let's have a look what the situation is that we're talking about for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what are you dealing with here? This could have something to do with your business, right? So for those of you guys that are business owners, or again, you know, focusing on your financial stability at the moment, there could be, again, you know, very analytical energy here. We've got the Ace of Swords coming out. So you're looking at something, you're looking into something. Yeah, trying to gain some sort of a different perspective on potentially some sort of delays that you could be facing at the moment when it comes to business or your financial success here. Okay, so there could be a bit of frustration that you're dealing with when it comes to whatever's happening here with your finances. What improvement's going to help, or what's going to help improve the situation here for Scorpio? Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. There could be some sort of communication here that you're receiving as well from people around you. This could be family, could be friends, partner, something of that nature. The message I'm kind of getting here is somebody maybe needs to kind of ignore the advice of others around them. Okay, so I don't know, judgment in the rest. I don't know if somebody's giving some sort of bad advice here or something like that. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know, this could be somebody that has a lot of insecurities here that they're facing themselves. So potentially not listening to individuals who've had a lack of growth here. People that don't have faith, aren't able to see the bigger picture, right? So I don't know if somebody doesn't see the bigger picture and what this is that you're doing. Okay, this is causing a lot of conflict here as well, whatever this is. So I don't know, keep things to yourself, keep this, whatever this is, inside. Okay, no fears, right? Spirit don't want you to have any fears with the action that you're taking. Okay, no fear when it comes to whatever this is that you're doing. Right, so I don't know, I'm getting, yeah, a bit of bad advice here, right, from somebody. So don't listen to bad advice. Again, you know, like if you're the kind of person that, and I say this all the time, right, if you're the kind of person that has a 5-year plan, why the fuck would you take advice from somebody that doesn't have any plans, right? So again, be careful who you're taking advice from, Scorpio, okay, when it comes to what you're doing here for your stability, your success within your business. Okay, so I don't know whether maybe, yeah, because again, these energies, again, it's not only going to deceive you, right, but it's these people are deceiving themselves, okay? Somebody could also be pretending like they've got the answers when they don't, right? So I don't know, again, there's some sort of conversation maybe that happened here that, again, set your perspective or change your perspective when it came to what it was that you were doing, right? All of a sudden, we've got these delays that could be showing up here. You could be feeling like it's been really, really difficult. It's been a frustrating period trying to recover. I don't know if it's a loss, right? Or whether you're just trying to, yeah, you could feel like you've missed an opportunity here because of the advice that you've taken. So, yeah, I don't know. Look, don't feel foolish, right? You're not a fool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, right? Shame on me. So don't take this advice, or don't take advice from this individual more than once, right? If things are going to go pear-shaped, right? Yeah, so I don't know if there was some sort of, again, some sort of advice that you took here which made you take some sort of action here which didn't kind of pan out the way that you wanted it to. Okay, so yeah, there's something to do with, again, like your work situation, something like that. Things are feeling really burdensome, quite heavy at the moment. Okay, you could be close to giving up. Spirit don't want you to give up, baby, right? Don't give up, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Spirit are saying that same enthusiasm that you once had to chase those goals, those dreams, right? That's what we need to go back to, okay? Ignore whatever this person is saying. You've got some sort of wisdom here, some sort of knowledge here about what this is that you're doing. So I don't know if this is something that you're really, really passionate about, something that you're really, really good at. But again, you've got, and not only that, you've got the key, right? You've got the key to whatever this is, right? You actually got 2 keys there, okay? 2 keys. Anyway, don't go down that path, Gary. Don't go down that path. So yeah, I don't know. Ignore whatever this person's been saying to you, whatever they've, whatever advice or guidance this individual has given you. It's kind of like led you astray. Whether this person meant to lead you astray or not, yeah, I don't love it with that 7 of Swords and that Magician coming out in reverse. So I don't know if somebody was intentionally giving you bad advice here. Okay, it's time to make a move, right? Move away from this energy. Make your own decisions here when it comes to what you're doing here. All right, that's what I've got for you, Scorpio. I just want to show you Queen of Pentacles, baby. Like, you know what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing, right? It's just time for you to make a choice. Even if you can't see where you're going, right? You have stability, right? You've got stability. All right, Scorpio, that's what we got for you guys at this time. All right, let's get back over to this. Let's get back over to this deck for Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's get your timestamp. Let's give these deck a good shuffle. All right, so those of you guys that are interested, if you do have air in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements, we will be doing air signs stream straight after this one. In fact, with the way timing is going, I might actually be able to get another set done tonight as well. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. All right, Pisces, let's get your timestamp down. All right. Alright, Spirit, the situation for Pisces. What's the situation for Pisces? What's the situation for Pisces? What's the situation for Pisces? Pisces, you've got some sneaky, greedy fucking energies around you, right? You got some real greedy, sneaky motherfuckers around you, okay? You could be feeling in regret when it comes to something to do with your finances, right? And the people that you've got around you. Give me a bit more on the situation. Yeah, I don't know if you've been investing somewhere where, yeah, somebody's definitely unhappy here, though, in what they've been investing in or who they've been investing in here, okay? But it looks like you've got somebody here who's been quite strategic in the way that they go about, acquiring, right? Acquiring something, okay? 5 Five of Pentacles being the start of your advice, the Chariot, right? So this is definitely a pretty straight out, pretty clean cut here. Pisces, you need to move away from this energy, okay? Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, you need to leave this person in the dust. All right, King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star in the reverse, right? So you need to start new here, okay? If this is a connection, a relationship here, Ace of Cups, right? Spirit are saying, you know, it's time for something new here. This individual... This could be a bit of a hopeless situation. Again, another hopeless situation here with the Star in reverse. This individual, whoever this person is potentially bad in business, right? Lacks their own sense of security, okay? Maybe they don't have what they need, okay? And somebody is strategically, it looks like somebody's strategically trying to get that out of you, okay? I'm also just getting as well with that Nine of Cups in reverse. You know, again, this could be somebody that's just very, very selfish. Very self-indulgent, self-absorbed, okay? So this is all about me, right? This is a I'm all about me kind of energy that you're dealing with here. Codependent, right? There's some sort of codependency here that's showing up too. Whether this is you on them or them on you, right? We've definitely got insecurities, codependencies, okay? So pretty clean cut, right? Pretty clean cut. Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, right? That's your advice. Cut this person off, okay? Move forward, move away from this individual. It's, again, the situation or the whole situation is causing a lot of stress, okay? It could also cause this individual a lot of stress. Somebody might, if you do decide to move away from this individual or leave this person out, this person could end up being in distress, right? In distress. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this person doesn't really want to work for it, right? She works hard for the money. No, I don't know if he or she really does. Okay, so again, somebody wanting you to maybe, you know, financially support them here. Okay, but it's like the way they go about it is very, 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 very deceptive, right? There's no truth or clarity when it comes to this individual. Okay, this person's creating delays for you when it comes to your abundance, right? Anything else we need to see here for Pisces? Yeah, take it. Yeah, it's an injustice, right? Somebody again is being unfair here. Okay, so the only way to stop this, Pisces, is to release this individual, right? Let this person go. Let this situation go. Let this person work it out on their own, right? Which, you know, that's their business, right? That's their problem to deal with. Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person needs to, again, have some sort of discipline here, right? Have some sort of strength. They need the courage to get their own, find their own. The Tower's here, right? So, again, end of a situation, or Spirit is saying, right, you need to bring the Tower down, right? This is a false foundation. Okay, death, right? It's an ending, right? Spirit is saying, you know, again, be wise, be logical about the decision here that you're making when it comes to this individual. This person does not want to put the effort in. Okay, they don't want to put the effort in. And again, this person is causing you major delays, right? They could eventually cause you losses as well. All right, that's what we've got for you today, Pisces. So anyway, water signs, I hope that helps your situation or gave you whatever you need, all right? If you guys have got air placements, give me about 5 and we will kick off the air signs stream in exactly 5 minutes, right? So thank you, water signs. I am sending you guys so much love and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.